Next up, let's learn something new about adjustment layers. So earlier this week, we learned how we can go click on the semicircle that's half black, half white at the bottom of our layers panel and add any adjustment layer that we want. So for example, I could add an adjustment layer and use it to change the colors of my picture here. But what if I don't want to change the whole thing? I just want to change some parts of my image. Like I want part of the tree to be one color. I want part of it to be a different color. What can I do for that? Well, for this, we can use our layer mask. So every adjustment layer you have, you'll see two things on the layer. You'll see where the little picture usually shows. It shows the adjustment layer symbol instead. And then it has this white block over to the right. So earlier we learned about how we can use black or white brushes to bring in the mask or erase using the mask. The same thing is true for an adjustment layer. So you can tell it what part of the picture you want it to change. So for example, I can go in, take a really soft brush and just kind of start painting around different parts of my picture. And you can see how it's showing the original color from underneath. Or if I want it to change the color again, I can use white, paint the adjustment layer back in. So you can use this to kind of change which part of the picture you're changing the colors for. This is really good, for example, if you just want to change the color of one small spot and use an adjustment layer for it. Or if you want to use more than one adjustment layer. This also works with gradients too. So if you want it to be kind of a black and white fade, like it gets purple at the top, for example, or just kind of change color on one side, you can use adjustment layers for this too. Let's try experimenting with adjustment layers and seeing all the cool things we can do with them.